Please note that this series is only limited to the games that I have played and the games that I can find on the internet. If your game is nowhere in this series, please put it down in the comments, because I would love to hear your suggestions on what games I should do next. Video games are one of today's most popular forms of entertainment. Game developers are taking this as an opportunity to put hidden items and objects, and also some hidden messages, in many games. These are some of them.
Let's go!
So, the first game we're going to be talking about in the Super Mario franchise is, well, of course, the first game in the franchise, Super Mario Bros. Now, this game was a big hit back in 1985. A lot of people enjoyed this game. It was pleased among all ages from, I don't know, kindergarten to 35 or higher, maybe in grandpa's. Anyway, in this game, there were 8 worlds, each containing a Bowser castle. Bowser was the main boss of each game, and still is. Now, in worlds 1 through 7, each Bowser is actually just a normal enemy in disguise. A regular Goomba with a mask. You can reveal their true form by hitting them with fireballs, which I guess melts their mask or something. I mean, you could theorize about that, or make whatever hypotheses you want to. I mean, anything could happen with these Goombas. They are just crazy little buggers that will attack you left and right and murder you every day! Just my opinion.
Kill it with fire.
This next game is a little bit more recent. It was released on the Nintendo GameCube in 2003. It was called Mario Kart Double Dash! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. And if there's one thing I've learned from my many years of gaming, is that every single game title should have an exclamation mark. Otherwise, it's not gonna be fun, and you probably shouldn't waste your money in the game. Anyway, enough of my amazing insight about gaming and exclamation marks. So, in Mario Kart Double Dash, the similar buildings in the stage preview icons suggest that Rainbow Road takes place over Mushroom City, another course in the game. Now, if I were these guys, I probably wouldn't build this track right on top of a city. Because, you know, you'd have falling cars and whatnot falling out of the sky. And that's generally not very good for buildings and civilianized areas. Now, this next segment spans across 2 game franchises. Croc, The Legend of Gobos. No idea how you say that, so I'm just gonna say it as Gobos. And Yoshi from Mario, of course. So, Croc, Legend of the Gobos, I'm just gonna call him Croc because it's a lot easier, was published in North America on September of 1997, and it was published by Fox Interactive. So, once again, trying to create another mascot for Sony. First they have Crash, then they have Spyro, now Croc. I mean, who else are they going to do? A Hedgehog? Oh wait, they already did that. Sonic. Although that one was kind of successful. So, now Croc first started out as a prototype for a new 3D Mario game. Now I'm sure you can see the similarities between Croc and Yoshi. Reason is because they wanted to create the new Super Mario game on the PlayStation. So Sony and everybody working over there, Fox Interactive and all that good stuff, they already had the rights to using like this model character. Well, they didn't necessarily have the rights, but they were like working on it. So they just said, hey, why don't we just change some aspects about Yoshi and just make him a whole new character? So they got Croc. Some of the differences between Croc and Yoshi is that Croc does not have the backs of his eyes. They are literally just eyeballs plunked on top of his head. That must feel very strange. Also, Croc has fangs, whereas Yoshi has no teeth. Fabulous. Wonder how he chews stuff. This next one is all about Luigi. So, as most of you probably know, Luigi is the brother of Mario. He is very similar, although the red part of Mario, on him, it's green. And he has an L on his hat instead of an M. Now, if you didn't know already, most of Nintendo's games come from Japan. And they have their own, like, version in Japan, obviously. There is a little, like, joke type thing that goes along with Luigi's name. Now, Luigi's name comes from a pun on the Japan word Ruigi, meaning similar, and the fact that Luigi is also an Italian name made it a perfect fit for Mario, because Luigi and Mario were very similar, obviously. And Luigi, they sound similar, and Luigi was a Italian name. And they're plumbers, who are Italian. I hope you're getting this by now. This next game was one that I have personally played and I kind of enjoy, although I was pretty young when I played it, so I wasn't really that good at it. This one is Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. This was released in North America on September 26, 1996. So this game didn't have the best graphics in the world, although it was a pretty good game. It was one of the first 3D platforming games that had come to the Mario franchise. Now, a study was done on people that played Super Mario 64, and it was found that when they played Super Mario 64, that it caused an increase in the brain regions responsible for spatial orientation, memory formatting, and strategic planning, as well as fine motor skills. So for all you moms and grandmas and everybody who thinks games just rot your brain away, here's your proof that they don't. It is stimulating the brain areas which are responsible for all of those things that I just listed. And that can really, it works on your brain. It makes you think about what you're doing. You're not just running around mindlessly looking for some endless goal or shooting some people in the face. Looking at you, Call of Duty. Now this next one is about the voice of Mario and not just the character or the game itself. Now the voice of Mario, his name is Charles Martinet. Hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I did not. So they had a like contest type thing where people were like invited to come try out and be the voice of Mario, and they would pick the best one, and eventually that would be the person who would be the voice of Mario. So this guy, Charles Martinet, I hope I said your name again right, he was not originally invited. He actually crashed the auditions and was asked to do an Italian accent until he ran out of things to say. He left so much of an impression at the recording that his tape was the only one sent to Nintendo. So this guy just came wandering in, oh hey, there's auditions here, I guess I'll audition. And he wasn't even invited. Most people were sent like an email or something, or I don't know if they even had email back then. Maybe just mail, snail mail. Bleh, boring. Anyway, so this guy just walked in, say, hey, I want to try. They told him to say things in an Italian accent until he ran out of things to say. And the crew that were recording him, he left such an impression on them that his tape was the only one sent to Nintendo. Tells you how good he was. He was damn good. This next one is about Super Mario Galaxy 2, which was released on the Wii in North America on May 23rd of 2010. Now, if you didn't already know about this game and its predecessor, Mario Galaxy 1, it's originally about Mario, of course, going around to different planets and, you know, completing the levels and generally helping people out, and sometimes destroying, you know, enemies and bad people who are not friendly to the natives. So, Super Mario Galaxy 2's disc ID is called Super Mario Galaxy More. This could suggest that Nintendo originally planned the game to be an extension pack instead of just an actual sequel. So they could have just, you know, said, oh, hey, you want some more Super Mario Galaxy? Well, we got it. Here's an extension pack. Have a ball. But instead of doing that, they decided it would be a better idea to just release it as Super Mario Galaxy 2. So, that is it for today's episode of, I don't even know what I'm calling this, trivia. I'm just going to call it the trivia series, yes. So that's today's episode of the trivia series. I'm not releasing these in any sort of schedule or anything, just kind of whenever I feel like doing them. Although, I hope to get one out at least every month, if not every other week. So don't plan on seeing them super regularly, just kind of whenever they go up, they're there. But if you have any suggestions for any other games that you would like to see in this series, just put them down in the comments. I will read those, as always. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.